What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome to Puck Nation, episode number 73 with my dear friends Mike and Yanni. Guys, what's going on? You good?
What's up?
You've been away for a little while,
What
huh?
is up? A little weird break there
Yeah.
for a week.
We got stiff last week. We were supposed to have a guest, and then we got stiffed, and it was a
Yeah.
little too late. And
It's
then
all good.
It's all good. It's okay. We're back. We're
Yep.
here. We
Exactly.
have a lot of shit to talk about today, and I just want to know, you guys, everything's good? Yeah, you know,
The weather's getting nice.
the weather's getting nice. I mean, it's still a little cold, but you know.
Felt nice.
It's
Had my
nice.
sunglasses on today,
Yeah.
driving. It was nice. It was
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's
we're
pretty
getting
cool.
we're getting out of there.
So it's almost playoff season, guys.
Yeah.
Do you smell it?
I
You smell it? Can you smell? No. What did he say? No.
Ça sent la coupe.
If you smell.
Yeah, if you smell what the playoffs are cooking. No, it's all good. It's all good. But before we get to talking hockey, like we always do, because, we're three pals that talk hockey. Before we get to do this, we want to tell you who makes this all happen. And that's our dear friends over at Red One Music. Guys, look at that. Look, that's a nice logo, eh?
Yep.
It really
nice.
is.
See that speaker in the middle? These are my dear friends, Tommy and James and Sergio. Go see them at 2069 Chartier Boulevard in Dorval, or you can give them a shout at 514-225-2226. And this is for all your musical needs, your podcast needs, your rental needs. Go see Sergio. And Sergio, I hope he's listening. Sergio, remember when we used to work together and they would come and say, c'est pour location? You remember all that? Eh? You remember that? C'est pour faire fit. Remember that, Sergio? Go see them, and they'll help you out with all you need. You tell them that Puck Nation sent you, and they'll help you out. Boys, this week I was, I'm always on X and all the other stupidities, and there was the age-old,
Shocker, you.
yeah, really. There was the age-old question,
Yeah.
of the eras, Mike, the eras of who was better than, only because there's all this talk about Ovi breaking Wayne's records, and you heard you saw what the Sid did a couple
Yeah.
nights ago,
Like
right?
20 seasons.
20 seasons of a point a game.
Dude.
That's
Not human.
that's just stupid. Anyway, whatever. So it came to me. I said, you know what? We're going to discuss it with the guys only because, Yanni, how old are you? 12, 13, how old are you?
33.
30, Jesus fucking Christ. 33. Mike, I
Yeah.
have a hockey stick older than him. Seriously, I do. Mike, how old are you?
45.
You're 45. So 10, and I'm 10 years older than you. So I'm 20 years older than you. Yeah, no, 20 more. 20.
You're getting old,
Yeah,
Mimo.
yeah.
You're getting old, bro.
Dude, my buddy's 88, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So I figured we would talk, the three of us, about the different eras because, Yanni, you got your Carey Prices and your fucking Shea Webers that you love.
Yeah.
Mike, you saw Mario, right? The
Mhm.
end of Mario, right?
I saw Mario a good amount of them.
Okay.
And,
I saw the
Iserman,
end of Mario.
Sakic,
You saw that,
that
right?
era,
And I remember fucking, I don't know, just out of the top of my head, I remember the 70s Canadiens teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
remember the 80s Islander teams. I remember the Oilers in the 80s. They're 4 years and 4 years and whatever. So I want to have a little discussion, okay? Because there was people are saying, oh, those guys in those days could never play today. What about the guys of today? You think they could have played back then?
This is the big question, right? This
You know
is
what I mean?
gonna-
Like-
you want to get a lot of comments?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, we're going
That's
to
why we're having a
let's
discussion.
stir it
right?
up.
Let's stir it up.
All right, who's starting?
Well, look. Okay, Yanni,
Oh,
you're the
the
youngest
young
guy
one.
here.
The young one who gets
So,
picked on. Okay,
so
got you.
you're a big fan. Okay, so you're telling me what Carey Price, he would have been okay in the 60s and 70s and 80s?
I mean, personally, I think goaltending is a lot easier today. Well, hold on. Let's rephrase that.
Mhm.
It's not easier because the players have better sticks and there's a lot better training available. So
Okay.
people shooting at you are a lot more skilled, but at the same time, the pads are like fucking 3 times the size they used to be.
That's today. You're talking about
Yes,
today.
exactly.
So
So a guy like Carey Price, I don't know how
could
he
he
would
could
be
he have
back
played in
then.
the 50s and 60s? Like, could he have been the guy behind you? Could he have been Ken Dryden? Could he have
Probably
been?
not.
Could,
I think
could he
it's a
have been
different-
Tony Esposito? Could he have been Bernie Perron? Could he have been all these guys?
It's hard to
Rogie
say.
Vachon, like all these guys.
It's a hard question to answer just because of the fact that
Don't forget, they would be using the same gear like then, right?
yes,
I mean, look behind you. I mean, look at Ken Dryden's pads. They're like this small, and
but
they
this is what I
look
mean.
like players, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Up on top, they
That's
didn't
right.
have nothing,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
because let's take Vasilevsky as an example.
Yeah.
Okay, Vasilevsky, when he beat the Montreal Canadiens,
Uh-huh.
everybody was talking about how big he was.
The
When-
gear,
when-
yeah.
yes,
that
with the
that
gear.
chest protector that he's wearing is like,
He's
Right.
also a very big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big dude, but remove all that crazy equipment that they wear nowadays, he maybe would have been a little bit more beatable. I don't know. Like you have those corners that
Yeah.
maybe are going to be a little bit more open, and your shoulders are not as high and as wide.
what do you think, Mike? Think he could have played then? Carey
Right.
Price.
I think he could have played, but I mean,
Would he have been
Like-
the Carey Price of today?
50s. Like, first of all, I feel like hockey changed in the 70s.
Yes, of course.
Like, I think there's like the 70s to now.
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
when they
there's-
added the teams, right?
And then there's the pre
67?
and then there's the pre-70s. 50s and 60s, it's almost hard to even think of it or
Okay.
remember it.
Okay. So let me
let's
stop
say-
you there.
yeah,
50s and
let's say-
60s. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking Jean Beliveau. We're talking Ivan
Yeah.
Cormier. We're talking Dave Keon. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
talking Bobby Hall.
Yeah.
They couldn't have played today, these guys?
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna go here. So if
Okay.
you're ready for me to go, I'm gonna go.
Man.
Yeah.
Go. That's what we're here for.
I
'Cause
I have a
want
lot
people-
of debates with a lot of people about.
So do I. That's why I
exactly
wanted to do this. That's why I wanted
Now, I'll preface it by saying, yes, of course, the training is better now.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
There are crazy controlled diets.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of guys from I understand.
Listen to Phil Esposito, Mike. You'll die. He
He
goes,
was
"No,
eating
you
like
kidding me?" Yeah, yeah.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
No cigarettes at the
Yeah,
bench.
yeah.
Yeah, Guy Lafleur, yeah.
So yeah, on that physical level, like in terms, yeah, there's no question. You can't deny it. Their conditioning. Is
Absolutely.
next
You
level
can't
today.
deny that. You can't deny it.
For sure. But
Mhm.
they also have a lot of advantages.
These guys of today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my point.
Yeah. So for every time that I hear them say, "Oh, the guys in the past couldn't contend with today," and I'm like, "Well, I'd like to see the guys today without stretch passes."
Exactly. Contend over there.
Like
Exactly.
you take stretch passes away from Alex Ovechkin. How many goals does he have?
Exactly.
12?
Well, he doesn't have that many
I don't know about 12,
breakaways.
but
No,
yeah.
but you know what? Yeah, but a lot of guys feeding him from the
I
zone.
know.
Yeah.
That would have been a 2-line
You
pass
weren't
back
allowed
in
to
the
do-
day.
Dude,
You know, like so. And then let's add in all the clutching and grabbing.
that goes without saying.
And there was no instigator rule. Like you start adding all these things in, and you're like, wait a minute,
They're big things.
It's a different game,
Yeah.
guys. The game has completely
So that's why I'm
changed.
saying when we compare, we compare. You know, I had a guy tell me, "Oh, fucking Wayne Gretzky couldn't play." Wayne Gretzky couldn't play today.
Wayne Gretzky with all that gone.
All that shit got what he did.
No, yeah. So gone, he would have got 4,000
Exactly.
points.
Can you imagine?
He would have got 1,500
Mike,
goals.
you took the
You
words
know
right
what
out
I
of my
mean?
mouth. I
Like,
said to my friend,
I
said,
agree with you.
if Wayne Gretzky had no red line,
forget it.
fucking get it.
But you see,
Are you kidding me?
this is where I was getting to, though. The people that are playing now would have a harder time to adapt to the old game.
Of course.
Then
They don't know the old game.
Exactly. Whereas the guys that played back then, it would be a breeze for them now.
Yanni,
You know,
no
im-
clutch and grab.
imagine-
Dude, we were taught to clutch and grab.
But could you imagine Dryden with the pads of today?
never. Forget
Dude,
it.
let's take out on a team level too. No overtime losses, like for a point.
Yeah, but that's
no,
different.
No,
That's
but hang on
team.
a
I'm talking
second
about
because
playing.
it used to be, you know, like the shootout. There's no shootouts.
no,
Like,
no, no,
all
none of
these
that
things
shit.
are different now, and it's completely different.
But Mike, I'm talking about the actual playing.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. The actual playing, and the thing is, so many of the strategies are based on no center line,
Of
are
course.
based on
Of course.
all these things. And then let's not forget something that we don't even talk about. Goalies had no fucking crease back then. They
Bro,
were
you
were
were
fair,
Fair
game.
game, brother, which I love.
Okay.
Listen, I've done my share of cracking goalies, and I got cracked by goalies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys like Billy Smith,
Oh my god.
Ron Hextall, like all these maniacs,
Fucking
like
maniacs.
they had to fend for themselves out
That's
there,
right.
right? You
Dude,
know, it's
I'm glad you brought up Billy Smith. Okay.
Yeah.
There was a game where Billy Smith slashed Gretzky, and you
behind
could
the legs. I
Yeah,
saw that one.
You can
Yeah.
watch it on YouTube. He just swings a fucking stick. There's a game against the Leafs because and he just chops Lanny McDonald up the fucking wazoo, like right the bang, and they just went. And Billy Smith, I think it was, I don't know if it was Clark. Anyway, somebody wanted to jump Lanny McDonald, and Billy Smith goes hold him up like he was holding off his own guy because I want to fight him, bro. That's fucked up.
That doesn't happen anymore.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
So the debate I was having with my buddy was, he goes, "Oh, these guys could never play. Those guys could never play today, really." So I said, just for example, give Bobby Hall, right, a fucking composite stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give
Al McInnes.
Give Al McInnes a composite stick. Give Gaston Gingras used to coach me. Okay. He like Pee Wee or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it was. He only came in a couple of times, but he was there. Dude, he would just fuck around with us and take our shot. Mike, I don't know if it's because I was a kid and I was impressed. We're musicians. Dude, it sounded like a fucking bass drum in a system. Boom. Like it would scare us. Okay. And he was just, and this is Gaston Gingras. Not
Yeah.
talking fucking
Ali
Bobby Orr
Afraidy.
here. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give Ali Afraidy one of these composite sticks.
Forget it.
Okay. Now-
130 miles an hour.
Now you know how much I love grapes. You know how much I love Don Cherry, right? I remember years ago he had on Coach's Corner, he showed 2 elbow pads. One of the ones that I used to wear, and one of the ones that they do that today. That I think you could buy elbow pads at Home Depot because they're fucking. They're like sledgehammers.
Yeah.
You see the size of these things, dude. Then you wonder why they got concussions. Really? You want?
And they
let's-
weigh
let's speak-
nothing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. The equipment weighs like
and,
nothing.
and let's speak
nowadays.
about concussions.
Yeah.
In those days, dude, they would hit you with the stick in the head.
Yeah. And guess what? You still play.
No helmet.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think it's the other way. So this guy, the way he was talking to me, I'm like, dude, like shut up, because you're making a point for my era.
Yeah, he's flipping.
You know what I
around.
mean? Like
Yeah.
because if the guys that I watched had what you guys have today, let alone the fucking no red line, dude, Jacques Lemaire was so smart. Okay, they had to change the game for him. He
Mhm.
used to use the red line as another defenseman.
Yeah.
You couldn't pass above the red line,
That's
right?
how New Jersey won those cups.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were boring as fucking shit.
They were, but they won.
But they won 3 cups.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So you can boring as shit as you want. It's like watching Italian soccer. Dude, I'd rather watch my grass grow. Right? But they have 4. No, seriously. Hey, look, the blade grew an inch. Right? But they have 4 World Cups.
Yeah.
Right? You understand what I'm saying? It's boring as shit, but does it work? Yeah. So they had to change the game to make it more exciting for the viewer, right?
Look, it is
let-
more
let-
exciting.
Yeah, Yanni, because the speed is like it's stupid.
Yeah, but let's
It's like
be,
Mike said.
let's
right?
be honest about something, because we talked about this last game when we were talking about expansion.
Yeah.
Last time we spoke.
Garbage.
But I want to say, just never mind. Look at the NHL today.
Mhm.
The whole league.
Yeah.
How many of those guys currently on the ice are AHL hockey players?
Oh man, I told you before, Mike. There's at least 4 or 5 on every team,
Minimum.
minimum 4 or 5 on it. That's why when they talk about expansion now, I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you gonna go get to play?
The point I'm trying to get is there's what me as a superstar on any given night against any other team, at least once or twice, I'm going up against an AHL line.
Yeah.
On a
On a
shift.
couple of shifts, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
In those days, there were no AHL
such
players
thing.
on a
No
team.
such thing.
Everybody was pro.
Mike, I can name you.
So
you
this-
do
yeah.
you remember when we went to the NHL to the Hall of Fame? You and I,
Yes.
and we walked in. They have that Montreal Canadiens room.
The dressing room.
You remember that dressing room? They have it like, Yanni. I know you're too young. You don't remember, Yanni. You don't understand the '70s Canadians. And I watched. Dude, they lost 8 fucking games.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
They
that was
lost
76.
They
yeah.
lost 8 games, Yanni.
Yeah.
Okay, and look, the regular team: Serge Savard, Larry Robinson, Guy Lapointe. They called them the Big 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken Dryden in net. Ken Dryden.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Okay.
It
Then
doesn't even
get
Up
make
into
sense.
front, up front. Jesus Christ. Guy Lafleur, Jacques Lemaire, Steve Shutt. Are you fucking kidding? Listen,
You're not going anywhere.
dude.
Cornwall.
Cornway. Dude, in the
Trump.
face-offs, they had Doug Jarvis, who was like the Iron Man at the time.
Mhm.
Okay, they were all there.
Risebrow.
Risebrough, Tremblay, Risebrough, Reggie Houle. They were all there. They were
Yvon
all,
Lambert.
Yvon Lambert. And then you want to talk fighting? Chris Nyland only came in at the end.
Yeah.
Dude, they had Butch. You had Butch Bouchard. And
Yeah,
you could see the
dude,
famous
it's
scrappy.
What about
against Stan
Gilles?
Jonathan.
What about Gilles Lupien?
Jules Lupien, like they would fight themselves,
Yeah.
like the shittiest guy. I'm not gonna say shittiest, that's a stupid word, but like let's say the less talented guys that they had were like the Mark Napiers and the Keith Actons, you know what I mean? Those
Yeah.
kind of guys. And they were still
It's crazy.
amazing guys. Today, not for nothing, like I like David Kampf, but like bro, like seriously, like my friend David, Baldy's better than him. You know what I mean? Like I would take my chances on Paskey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really?
I really.
Like, yes, I would. Which, by the way, Paskey, if you're listening, happy birthday, brother. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Hey, happy
so,
birthday.
Happy birthday.
so
buddy.
you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to because I understand the shittiest guy in the National Hockey League is 50 times better than me and anybody else. I
Yeah.
get it. I know what it takes to get there. The thing is, don't tell me that those guys couldn't play today.
No,
There's no fucking.
Absolutely not.
I think it's the opposite. I think these guys couldn't play then.
Mitch
Yeah.
Marner would not survive.
You're
a game.
fucking crazy.
never.
Never.
But this is what I'm saying.
Never.
I think
He would have been
Never.
mincemeat.
Dude, did you guys ever see Mark Messier give elbows?
Yeah. Or Scott
Or
Stevens.
Scott Stevens?
Scott
or fucking
Stevens.
or Craig Ludwig give an ass check?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, Mitch, what? You're going to do your gurgi? The fucking,
It's over. It's over.
dude, you're crazy. You're going to get
Dead.
plastered on the boards. They're going to need 4 spatulas to take your nose. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
No,
There's
I
no
agree.
way. There's no way.
I feel like even the game, like you look at the elites of like, let's say Ovechkin and Matthews,
Yeah.
they have a shot, but I feel like he didn't have the space to take these shots back in the day.
That's because you did. Because
But this is what I mean. A guy
Yanni,
like that would not be
my-
good back in the day.
Yeah.
my coach would teach us. You know when they dump it in and they go fetch.
Yeah.
We used to practice getting in the way.
Yeah.
You're not
Yes,
allowed to do that anymore.
But this is what I mean.
You're not allowed to look. I think it was Brett Hall that bitched,
Yeah.
and he says all this.
He was good at
clutching
that.
and- yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When you score fucking 80 goals a year,
Yeah.
yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
And when you clutch and grab and all this shit, you're not allowed to do any of that.
No.
Mario Lemieux used to have 2-3 guys on his fucking back.
Literally hanging off.
Yeah,
Of him.
scores, hat trick.
Yager
Really?
too.
Sorry.
Yarmir
Yeah,
Yager.
you know.
Dude.
So like to me, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't think the guys of today could play with those animals in those days. You know what I mean?
I think the guys of today are athletically better.
Absolutely.
100%. They're
Absolutely.
better athletes.
Yes.
But they're not better hockey players. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're better athletes.
You know, somebody says,
But that I think that's very different.
like somebody says to me, you know, look, we have Connor McDavid. I'm like, yeah, well, we had Wayne Gretzky. Oh, well, you know, there's Austin Matthews scored 69 goals. Absolutely. We had Brett Hall who scored fucking 86 or 82, whatever the fuck it
Yeah.
was, twice.
Let's keep going down the list.
Yeah, Mario,
remember
Draisaitl.
remember McGillney? 78.
McGill, exactly.
Yeah.
Latimu.
Timu 76
you know
in
what
his
I mean?
rookie
Yeah.
year.
You know what I mean? Like
In his
Steve
one-
Yzerman, Joe
Paul
Sakic,
Correa.
Paul Curry. Look, what these guys are not hockey. They're not world renowned. They're not world class. These guys.
The Niedermeyers and
Yeah.
dude,
You know what I mean?
Scott Niedermayer's a legend.
Dude,
just
fucking-
both of them. Dude,
Yeah.
the
I mean,
Niedermeyers.
what, these guys weren't good enough. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about, man?
You were
know?
coming in on that New Jersey defense back in the day. Scott Stevens and Scott Niedermeyer.
Jesus Christ.
Good luck.
Ken-
And then if you get past them,
Yeah.
there's Marty Brodeur,
Yeah, and they still had Ken Danico.
Ken Danico,
They had
and
Rafalski.
yeah, just to have them.
And Brodeur in it.
It's not
Yeah.
Just
comparable.
if
you get through.
you get through, there's number 30 in there.
but,
If
but
you
it's
get
not
through.
even comparable. That's exactly what we're saying.
That's
you know?
insane.
It's-
That's
it's-
fucking stupid.
Yes, there is talent, and yes, these kids are fucking talented.
Look, how do you say that Connor McDavid is not talented? You can't.
Of course he is.
You can't do that. You
Skates
kidding
like the
me?
wind.
But to say that, you know, all these guys. First of all, it's a stupid question to ask.
Yeah.
We're just having a podcast. We're just talking, whatever. We're shooting the shit. I get it. But you know, Yanni, that guy behind you.
Mhm.
Okay, Mike Bossy was everybody can see I'm a Leafs fan. Mike Bossy was the greatest player I think I've ever seen in my life. Okay,
Mhm.
because obviously McDavid
Hell of
wasn't
a
around.
player.
Dude, you're in between the dots and that guy has the puck. Just lift your stick because it's a goal. It's a goal.
Yeah.
It's an automatic. You can ask anybody who saw. Dude, they won 4 cups in a row.
Go to every single team in the NHL this year.
Today.
Go to every general manager
Yeah.
of every team
Mhm.
and say, I'll give you Joe Sakic in his prime,
Yeah.
but you have to give up your top guy. Who
Wow.
says no?
Okay, maybe Edmonton says no.
Maybe.
Maybe Colorado says no.
Maybe not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
No, they already have Joe Sakic. They don't need.
No, but I'm saying no because
no,
they're
but I'm
McKinnon.
saying a guy like him, what he brings.
You know, like what a fucking question.
but find me
So
someone
that's
who
two-
would turn that down.
2 teams turns it down. 2 teams. turns it down.
Maybe. And one of them he runs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The rest,
Yeah, it's crazy.
the rest, I would say, bro, give me him with a patch and 1 skate.
Yeah.
But
Steve
one patch-
Yzerman, same question.
Dude,
That's
okay,
fucking.
you don't even
what
have
a
to go
question.
that crazy. A Pavel Datsyuk.
Yeah, same question.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
Trevor Zegers. Who?
Yeah.
Zegers. Get the fuck out of
but
here.
you know what I'm saying? It's like
Mike, what a question.
Guys
I never
are-
thought of that.
guys are so great until you put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Right. And then
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
there's greatness and then there's
Gretzky-ness.
legend.
Yeah.
There's like
Mario.
something beyond. And
Yeah.
that's what guys like
But
that are.
That's why
You
these
know
are
what
the
I mean?
greats, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're
And-
still the greats.
Getting into the thing we were going to talk about, like Ovechkin's great. He will
Mhm.
go down in history forever.
Yes.
Sidney Crosby will go down in
Oh,
history
that's-
forever.
That's just insane.
But
what's
I
But
think there's
I
a-
feel like personally, and we've said this on the show before, those two are the last of the Mohicans.
Yes.
you could Mike,
Yes.
I agree with you a billion
Yeah.
percent.
Once they go, yes, there's fantastic hockey players, but once they go, that breed of
It's gone.
player,
It's
that
gone.
type, that it
it's-
doesn't exist
It's gone.
anymore.
It's gone. It's
Connor
gone.
Bedard. What?
You know what? I'm still not gonna throw it in the towel with this
The
kid
kid's good.
because I won't. I can't because I'm.
But-
you know.
I just love fucking with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Mike. What a question, man. What I
Yeah.
never thought of that. I never thought of that. And now they're talking. We said it last week. They're talking about expansion again, dude. What are you bringing into the league?
More AHLers.
More bananas. Like, what are you doing?
Look, it's not a bad thing because it makes teams have to draft properly.
But
Yanni,
there's only so much to draft
Yanni,
from.
Yanni, but even
it's
if when
fair
you're
game,
drafting,
guys,
look,
every team has it.
Okay.
It's,
Yanni, you want to play a game with me? Bring up the year that Cale Makar got drafted. He got drafted 4th overall, if I'm not mistaken. Okay,
Mhm.
Nico Hischier went first, right? You know what Philadelphia picked? Nolan Patrick.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where'd he go?
So you want to draft, dude? A draft is a 50. It's a toss.
It's a crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot, brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Look up that draft and look if anybody else plays hockey.
Well, Nico Hischier,
Yeah.
Heiskanen,
Yeah. Makar.
yeah, Pedersen,
Okay. And continue. Go down to like 20th down.
Bro, Casey Middlestat. Come on, bro. He was like the
Yeah.
blockbuster
Yeah, he's
trade.
been on 3 teams already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Owen Tippett.
Yeah. Do you see anybody else?
You're grasping at straws.
Go second round.
Hold
Go
on,
second
I'm
round
looking, I'm looking.
and catch me a guy who doesn't work at the
Come
fucking
on.
KFC.
Robert Thomas, guys. Come on.
What round? When was he picked?
He was picked 19th overall.
Okay, I said second round.
Sorry, 20th.
Okay,
20th.
second round. Go like 33 on. But one guy changed my tires last week. The other guy asked me, he goes, bro,
Okay,
what size
hold
you take?
on, hold
I
on.
think 6.5.
Round 2.
Yeah.
39th overall.
Yeah, who's that?
Jason Robertson.
Okay, that's a pretty good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Anybody else? So 1 out of 32 guys.
This one's for you.
Oh, me.
Number 50, Anaheim.
What?
Maxime Comtois.
Isn't he in jail somewhere?
Yeah, I think so. He's making
Get the
puts
fuck
in.
out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
already you have these bananas already, these fucking
Well,
scraps.
you know what? Round 3, Fabian Zetterlund. That's the one that
Another guy that just gave us our hot dogs tonight. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, shut
Morgan Geeky, bro.
up. Morgan Geeky, yeah.
No, I know what you look. The
No.
problem is too is the rounds get longer the more teams you add.
Of course.
So now your guys that were second rounders are all of a sudden first rounders.
Guys, you're
Like,
diluting the product.
It's a watered down product.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't do that, man.
And then you're forced to draft more players to fill up the rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I would say they should do if they're gonna add more teams? Cut
Put
a round.
Yeah. Well, cut around. You mean of a draft?
Cut the 7th round out.
Well,
No,
even at that-
but then you're cut out something like compensate it somewhere else.
yeah.
Make a shorter roster.
No.
Do something.
You know what I really like? If you're gonna have that many teams, do what Yanni said last week. Do what soccer does. The relegation.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have another good one for you.
For what?
Round 7, 199th overall that year.
Okay, who?
Caden Primo.
What's that?
Yeah,
Isn't
Just
he
kidding.
that guy that plays in Laval?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, so does my friend playing Laval. So
Yeah,
what? It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Anyway, look, to me, when we were having this discussion with my buddy, I'm like, dude, I think you're proving me right.
Yeah.
Like my guys in my day could have played in your game with all your stuff of today.
Yeah.
You guys couldn't have played in those days.
And there's something else to be said that I think we're going to throw right here. Is another question a lot of people don't think about. I
Mhm.
was thinking about it the other day.
Mhm.
Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, these
Yeah.
guys, when they got 39, 40,
Yeah.
it was the end for
It was
them,
done,
right?
yeah,
It was
of
done.
course.
Yeah.
So
But
you
what does
got
it tell you?
No, but what does it tell you
Of course.
that Ovechkin and Sidney can still thrive
Exactly.
at 40 in this league?
Exactly. Half the team, half
Look,
the fucking players are scrap.
Because if they had played in that era by the time they were 39
You're
or 40,
done.
their bodies would have been
Of
done.
course.
To be fair, Sidney Crosby had major concussions.
Can you imagine if you didn't?
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
so he had the major concussions and he still has
Well,
reached this level.
Yeah, but it actually
So-
turned out that he had a neck problem in the end, but still, yes.
Yes. Fucking Ovi this
Dude,
year.
Dude, he
this
breaks his
year,
fucking
the,
leg.
The
he comes back
Russian
16
machine
games.
never breaks.
I know.
Dude,
There's that
Russian
thing,
machine don't break.
but that's another thing, right? All the technology for injury recovery.
Yeah, those
and the
hyperbaric
procedure-
chambers
and
and
the
all
surgeries
that, and the
that didn't
surgeries.
exist back then.
Yes, I agree with you.
Guys that were like, imagine if they had all this when Bobby's knees went.
Oh,
No,
my
They
God.
could have fixed his
He'd
knees.
probably still be playing.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I've had 7 or 8 surgeries on my leg. Okay, and when they told me of mine that I had something called an osteotomy on my knee,
Yeah,
apparently Steve Yzerman had the same thing.
there you go.
Okay, now Mike, I couldn't even walk. I had to relearn how to walk, and I'm not saying this because I want to feel sorry for myself or whatever. I'm saying this because Steve Yzerman played in the National Hockey League at that level with the surgery that listen to me. I could not walk. You knew me then.
This guy's playing hockey at a
This
elite
guy's
level.
playing in the National Hockey
Winning
League,
cups.
winning cups with the same injury I had.
Yeah,
They
and-
basically cut my leg in half and put it together again. Okay?
and being an elite player. It's not like he was a fourth
Exactly,
liner. He was
exactly,
like their superstar.
Exactly. So just think of. Anyway, look again. I sound like a broken record. I think my guys could have played today with all the shit that they have today.
And I just want to also say, because everyone talks about the talent, the fancy shit, and yeah, there's a lot of that. But have we seen one team today that in pure talent could match hands with those Red Wings from the early 2000s,
Never.
the
No,
late 90s?
never.
The-
With
the-
hold on.
the
No, hang on.
Canadiens,
With the Fedorov,
never,
Konstantinov,
never,
Fedosov, Larionov,
never,
Datsuk,
never.
dude, those guys going up the ice was like math. It
Yeah.
was just a tick, tick,
Yeah,
tick, tick,
yeah,
tick,
yeah.
tick. I don't see a team now like this,
You can't.
The
There's never.
closest thing to it maybe was the Chicago team.
but it was even more grit, right? Like it was a little harder.
Yeah, but I think for me that has to be one of the most stacked teams that
Yeah.
the 2
What, the
years they won
Detroit
the
team or
cup.
the Chicago team?
The Chicago team. I'm
Okay.
saying of the recent years.
Yeah.
That- I
Side
think-
note: both those teams were run by Scotty Bowman. But just saying.
I know.
No.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying
Yeah.
I think those were some of the best teams.
Yeah.
I remember.
Mario Yager, Tocchet, Scotty Bowman. Yeah. Dude, it's not a coincidence.
No.
It's not a coincidence.
But the thing, I agree. Like I understand what you're saying, but I've never. The only time in my life that
Mhm.
I saw a team that was just 100%
No,
talent
It's insane.
was that Detroit team. It was just
well,
no, but it was just because it was so calculated.
that Mike,
Everything was so precision.
the 80s, the Oilers were
Yes, they
fucking-
were explode. There was my
the-
team,
The 70s Canadians.
but I'm just saying. But they didn't do it with such precision.
Precision. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when
Yeah.
we're talking about that natural talent
Yeah.
thing, that kind
Yeah.
of
They had a bit of both. They had the toughness,
that
which is what you need.
kind of, you know.
They had the toughness and they had the finesse,
Yeah,
which again, I've been saying since we started the show, finesse doesn't get you shit.
yeah.
Look at the Maple Leafs. Finesse doesn't get you shit. They're all talking, oh, you're going to sign, they're going to lose Marner. Fuck him. Let him walk. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
he's walking.
So
So let 'em walk.
predictions.
Good, let 'em-
Predictions. Where are you guys going this year?
Nowhere. Where are we going?
Golf course.
Golf course. First
Yeah,
round.
I have a tee off already. Get out of here. Yanni, they're not going nowhere. There's no heart. Dude, they played 2 games last week where they could have took over, and be ahead by 4, 5, 6 points. They didn't show up against, dude,
Was it Philly?
San Jose. They lost to San Jose.
That
They lost-
that Nashville game was rough.
The Nashville game, they're playing them again next week.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, that's the Canadiens. The Nashville game, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's
Are you
pathetic.
kidding me? That's pathetic.
For you guys to
That's-
be in your window, as you guys call it, and
It's
lose
over.
these games.
It's over. Yanni, it's over. It's done. It's done. They will not win no cup this year with that fucking wall guy in net. Are you kidding me? That's Freddie Anderson .2. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not winning nothing.
Not even 2.0.
Not even
point
2. Yeah, .2, which means fucking you're garbage. Get out of here.
You're just a scrap.
Yeah, fucking get out of here. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! Anyway, don't even get me started because I'm gonna get upset. Forget it. Fuck, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about the Habs
Oh,
because we're from
okay.
Montreal.
Okay.
So that was
Oh,
that was
here
our
we go.
discussion on the
Hey,
then and now and whatever.
Guys, write it down. Mark the date. Mimo prefers to talk about the Montreal
Yeah.
Canadiens instead of the Maple Leafs in his own
Yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah.
Love
Fuck
it.
that. Fuck that.
That's a big fucking.
That's a big one.
Okay. Here's the big question, guys. What's the score, Yanni? 1-1 right now? They're playing Florida again,
It
right?
was 1-1.
Who they're 3-0 against this year.
Yeah, it's still 1-1.
Easy question. Do they make the playoffs? They have 4 games this week.
Yeah.
They have 4
It's-
games.
Look, if they,
How many
basic-
points do you think they have to get to make it?
I think they got to. They how many games left?
8?
I'll tell
8,
you.
9, 8? I
I
think.
thought they have 10.
Oh, I could be wrong.
No, 74 games played, right? No, 70. Tonight's the 74th game.
Okay, so so I was right.
So
they have 8
after
games.
tonight, 8 games.
8 games. That's what I said. Okay.
I think that. Well, let's put it this way. I think honestly, they could probably get away with 500 hockey and get it.
So they need to win 4 of the 8. left.
Just. I think they'll
So
probably.
they-
I
so
think
they need
winning.
8 points gets it in.
I think winning 5
Look.
really gets them in.
I think it really depends on the Rangers. It doesn't depend on Montreal.
Well, wait,
The
wait.
Rangers have an extra game played though.
I was just gonna say, don't the Canadiens have a game in hand?
Yes,
They have
Rangers?
one.
That's tonight. So if they win tonight, they're
They're
It's a
tied in
3-point
games. Okay.
3-point.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like if the Rangers get hot, it doesn't matter how many we're
And
gonna
if they
win.
get in, they play Washington, right?
currently. Yeah.
My cousin's gonna fucking spaz.
And you guys are going to play Ottawa right now.
Dude, we're out. We're already out. Us.
That's going to be an angry series.
There's no angry nothing. There's no one in the team in the Leafs that gets angry. Who's gonna get angry? Marner.
By the way, guys, we're witnessing history right now.
What?
Ovechkin just scored another goal.
Jesus fucking.
Was that 4 left now? To do?
This
Oh my God.
guy. You know what? I saw. There's people. Oh, he's always on the same spot. So fucking what? He's on the same
So you
spot
should know where it's going.
So
So
what?
do you think that thing's going to happen on the last game
against Sid.
with
Mike.
with Mario and Wayne in the
Mike.
building?
Mike.
That
You know,
would be
Mike. The
wicked,
hockey
huh?
gods. The hockey gods They always write it. Look, remember when he scored the winning goal,
Yeah.
Sid? Remember? Who else was going to score
Yeah.
that day?
Now the storybook, right, is very much he scores the goal that game. Sid gives him the puck.
Wayne
Wow.
And
Wayne hands him the
Wayne
fucking
and,
picture,
and Wayne and Mario,
and Mario are there.
are there.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Last game of the year, the two greats, and it happens.
Unbelievable if that
It's-
happens. The hockey gods. He scored again tonight. He's got 4 left.
Yes, sir.
You guys, you know what's you just made me think of, talking about old and new. When Wayne broke the record of 50 and 50, because my day was 50 and 50.
Mhm.
Michael Bossy did it.
Yeah,
Anybody-
50 and 39.
he did in 39.
He scored 5 goals that
yeah,
night.
Dude, he scored 5 goals that night.
It's crazy.
5.
Yeah.
Yanni, 5.
No,
Apparently,
I know.
Don Cherry had said that day, he goes, wouldn't it be something if Wayne scored 5
He
tonight?
did.
And he did.
And he
Surprise,
did.
motherfuckers.
39 games.
So who does Montreal have left to play? Let's see. I'm just checking.
They
my
don't have
figures.
much. They don't have
All right,
anybody.
they got Boston.
Okay, they're
which
garbage. Yeah,
is a possible
Philadelphia.
win. Philly,
Yeah.
which apparently we can't beat.
Well,
but,
last week you got hammered by them. Yeah.
well, yeah, because
But-
Torts was gone, so
Yeah,
they
so
had
they
to
got smashed,
celebrate.
yeah. So you got Boston, you got Philly,
Nashville,
there's 3 garbage. Okay,
Detroit,
Eh,
Ottawa,
That's an
Toronto. Will Toronto
that's
give
the,
us
that's
that
the
2
last game of the
points?
year. That's the last game of the year. Doesn't matter because
Imagine that Toronto gives us the 2 points to
who cares?
then Chicago and Carolina.
So again, Yanni,
So
do they make it?
Anderson 2.0 or 0.2, as
Yeah.
you like to call it.
Do they make it or not?
With this type of schedule, I think they do.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
too, Mike.
I think they make
You know
it.
what, guys? I hope they do because you know what? Hockey's just better when the Canadians are in there.
Yeah.
It just is.
Here's my question, real quick,
Especially
before
in
we
the city.
jump into it, because I know we're going to go deep in the Habs, but
Mhm.
really quick, do you think that they could overtake Ottawa's spot, the
No.
first
No,
wild card?
no, that's too
It's a
far.
lot of points.
That's too far.
Isn't it 3 points?
That's too far.
Is it too?
No, I think it's 4 and it's too far.
But if they win tonight, it's 2, right?
I'm not
They're
sure.
at 84 points. We're at 77.
Okay, no,
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
bad.
it's
7
too,
points.
No, 7
It's too
points.
many.
Okay,
Oops.
so that's it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Here's another
Let's
question,
get
guys. Let's continue.
Canadians here?
Oh,
You want to stick with the Canadians? Okay.
Now,
Uh,
since we're on the Canadians,
yeah.
how nice would that be if we do make the playoffs and there's this crazy news that Jacob Fowler and Ivan Demidov are making the jump to the NHL to play in the playoffs?
I don't think that's going to happen. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen. What,
That's
I mean,
the rumor.
What are you talking? What are you doing to Dobish if you do that?
So
You of all people,
So-
you of all people. Couple episodes ago, you
Yeah.
said you should have all the starts, and I told both of you,
I still
5
think
games is not a career make.
100%. And honestly, we don't have a goalie.
Well, here's the big question you
You're
have
not
to ask
going over
yourself.
Montembeau, that's for them.
Instead of taking our opinions in it, like, be Kent Hughes.
Okay.
Why is he all of a sudden at this stage of the year signing Fowler to his ELC now?
That's
Why
the
does it-
rumors. That's
No,
the
but
rumors.
why is that?
I don't know. I don't
Like,
even know if
what
that
is-
happened. Though. That's
what-
just
no,
a rumor that's
but-
going to come out
yeah.
any day.
But like, why?
Like,
There's only one. There's
Well,
only
hold
one
on.
possible
I
reason.
don't know.
There's
to get
also
him-
another reason. Laval's going to make a playoff run.
So they're gonna bring him in maybe as a backup.
All right. I know Kapanen
Dude,
is already coming back to play for Laval.
if we make the playoffs and they know that Fowler's right there in Laval, the people are gonna riot if he doesn't
No,
come.
but
Are you
Give-
kidding me?
Give the kid a game or two in the AHL and then bring him
That's
up.
what I think, Mike. I think it's just to give him.
And
a
what do you
taste.
think about all their scouts in Russia trying to get what's his
Okay,
name
see,
away?
this is what I don't understand. From what I heard,
Bobrov went there.
from what I heard, Mike, Demidov has till
May 1st.
May 1st. So he's got another month.
Yeah, but that's
There's
a
no-
month
I-
of sitting on a bench.
I understand, but look, they don't want him to
What
play
a
because they're idiots.
waste, dude.
They're
What
fucking
a
idiots.
waste.
They're idiots. How do you make the kid not? It's to the detriment of your own team.
You,
You're a
you know what you
fucking
do?
moron.
It's like Ovechkin. Right now he's about to break the record. You tell him, bro, you know what? Rest of the season,
Sit
you
down.
sit
Like-
down. Don't play no more.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But this is my thing. I don't see the Canadians giving whatever $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million, whatever the fuck it is that they ask to break that contract. Dude, he's got what are we today? April 1st. He's got
A month.
30 days left.
Yeah, but the playoffs start in 12.
I understand that, but would you do that? Like, would you spend the money
Well, the money's not a deal because he'll make that back in,
in the
t-shirts in one day.
Yeah, in,
I
in an
agree.
afternoon. Yeah,
in one day. So that's
Yeah.
like whatever.
the jerseys are gonna fucking fly.
And
off.
the hype, the buzz it'll give the city will be huge.
Dude, that's why I said, look, I'm not a
Mon-
Canadians fan.
Yeah, Montreal brought in Subban in the playoffs
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
I
rookie.
understand, I understand.
Montreal brought in Cole Caulfield as a
Caulfield, I
rookie
know, I
in the
get it.
playoffs.
They brought Tokarski back in the day too.
They brought in, you know who else they brought in,
Tom
Memo?
is still playing.
Number 33 came in the
I
playoffs.
know.
You know what I mean?
I remember
As
that
a
very
rookie.
well. I know.
So my point is, this city. We've done this before.
Yeah, oh, I know that. I'm just saying, why would
Cole
you?
Caulfield too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah.
So, but imagine the two of them. That's like bringing in two ringers at the last minute.
Yeah, right at the end. Yeah.
That'd be
All
something.
right, guys.
That'd be interesting. That'd be for sure.
I don't know if you know, but tonight it's 1-1 against Florida, right? They have the Florida Panthers number. Lane Hudson got another point. Another
And he's
point.
still, the game's still going.
That's assist number 56.
55.
55. He's got 5 more to beat.
Chances are he'll get a 56 too if he scored.
Larry Murphy's at 60.
60. That's
It's 5 away, and he's got 8 more games.
That's great, dude. I watched the game a couple nights ago. He another. I was worried about him. That's why he went second round. Is that what he went? Second round?
Yes, he was a second round
Yeah, it
pick.
was second round pick.
Yes.
I'm like,
What a
and everybody
steal.
said the same thing. Everybody said the
Too
same
small.
thing. He's too small. He's gonna get cracked. He's too
So was
small.
Cole
He's gonna get cracked.
Caulfield.
But you know what? The game is not the. You know what? You remember when they got Cole Caulfield?
Yeah.
What's the first thing I said? I go, guys, it's not because I don't like the kid. I just want him to surround him with somebody big because they're gonna hurt him. You know what? I take that all back. They don't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody throws fucking body checks anymore. Call 16 in Toronto. Ask him when is the last time you body checked somebody.
So let me ask you this now. There's 8 games left,
Mhm.
including 9 if you include tonight.
Yeah.
Caulfield's at 35 goals. Does
Yeah.
he hit 40?
In 9 games, it's tough. man.
5 goals.
It's tough. It's tough.
He's right there.
But then again,
Look.
he is streaky.
It's tough. He can. I think it's tough. Mind you, he's playing fucking Boston, Philly, and Nashville.
Mm.
That's garbage and
And
trash.
Toronto.
And yeah,
But it's 40 goals. Like,
maybe
he would be the
maybe.
first Hab to get 40 goals in a
In a
long time.
Who was the last guy?
Dumfoos.
40? Pacioretty never hit 40, right?
38,
37.
30,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're right. Okay.
He's definitely slowed down, but
So,
it's normal.
guys, before we go, I want to mention 2 little things, two quick things. Staying with the Canadians. I don't know if you guys saw. Did you see what Mikko Makela did right at the end of the game?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that? We took the slap shot to Savard.
Yeah.
He got a $5,000 fine. Fine. 5.
He also scored their first goal.
No, but what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Because you're
Because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. All right. And here's the $64 million question, boys. Unfortunately, John Tortorella got fired.
Yeah.
Is this the end of Torts?
No, he's not done. He's
Coming
like a cockroach, bro. He just keeps
coming
coming back. Yeah.
Mike?
Boston Bruins. You heard it, Paschke. He's
Really?
coming. Well, look at the.
I know, but Mike, he's going to have to rebuild.
Let's stop. They got rid of Jimmy Montgomery
Yeah.
with a winning fucking record.
Yeah.
Now they're in the dog shit
Yeah.
house with Joe
And the other
Sacco.
guy's fucking 12 in a row.
And
It's
all of a
endless.
sudden, the guy who always should have been a Bruins coach is available. The team is in a
But he's
total
going to have to
rebuild.
rebuild.
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah, but you want to know what? You want to know what hiring John Tortorella does?
Gives
It
you
tells-
that fuck you
it
attitude
tells-
back.
Credibility
tells-
to your team.
David Pasternak, we're trying to make things happen.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what it does. Because David Pasternak just
I don't
signed
know,
8
Mike.
years and said, "Where the hell am I right
Guys,
now?"
I know-
You know what I mean?
I just don't know if that type of coaching is still.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, because
Dude, that type of coaching will be relevant in Boston after we're all dead.
You know what?
Boston,
I
yeah.
agree.
In Boston, yeah.
I agree. In Boston,
Put fucking
it's-
Whitey
I
Bulger
think
there.
it's- I think it's something that Boston should consider because right now it's not going anywhere.
You know what? I hope he does. I love coaches like that.
He's from Boston,
But
right?
I know, yeah. Well, apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Massachusetts, or whatever. I know.
It's like it's the gig he always should have got and never got.
Yeah.
It's time now, no?
Okay.
What do you think?
But I told you, I hope he does. I think the league needs coaches like that. This fucking pussy. Look, I'm gonna say it again. In the words of fucking Chris Nyland, I'm not changing anybody's diapers. Dude. I do it with the kids I teach now. I teach kids. I say, hey, like I get mad and I'm like, don't wake up or whatever. You know what I mean? I can't be. Oh, it's okay. We'll give you a trophy at the end of the game.
Dude, I
No.
would pay money to see you do that.
You're fucking crazy. That's not gonna happen.
Could
Yeah,
you
dude.
imagine Mimo be like,
Dude.
"Oh, don't worry, bro. Your participation medal."
Yeah, here's your participation medal. I'll punch you in the fucking lungs. No, that's not happening. Anyway, guys, thank you. This was fun. I like having these conversations. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great week. And before we do, I want to say thank you again to our dear friends over at Red One at 2069 Chartier, and give them a shout at 514-225-2226 for all your musical needs, all your podcast needs, all your DJ needs, and everything else that you want in what do you call it? What would you call it? The MI, I guess. Right? Yeah, MI and everything else. Give them a shout. Go see Sergio. Go see Tommy. Go see James. Tell them that the guys in Puck Nation sent you. Gentlemen, Have yourselves a good week, and
Yes.
we'll be back and doing this again next week. We're good.
Have a good one, boys.
Yep.
All right.
Take
Have a
care.
good one. Later, guys.